Oh, yes, baby. Why does my face look so bright? Oh, dearie me. Ah, dear. Where are we? Let's have a look, shall we? There we are. There we are. Oh, hello. Blimey, you didn't waste any time, did you? Hello, everybody. Lewis and Simon Lawrence. Ollie loves films. We all love films. Apologies for the brightness of the side of my face, but it's well, it's not really sunny out, but it's bright. That's a bit better, isn't it? Yes. Oh yes, Ollie. Yes, I'm happy that I could have done that for you, matey. Agnes Sava, hello. Disney 1998. Why do I want to keep calling you Self Actor Zero? It's Sector Alpha Zero. It's just being me stupid. Give me a thumbs up if the sound's all right. Look, you can see my thumb. Oh, look, it's got a bit of flappy skin on it as well. Good afternoon, Hulk. Arr. Biscuit. What's that? Biscuitiful. That's very good. How's the weight loss going? Not very well at the moment. Not really much you can do. You can only do a certain amount of limited exercise, and we find it very difficult trying to get the kind of food because we don't go to supermarkets. So the stuff that I'd like to pick to help me with my weight loss, I can't get. Dad keeps buying sausage rolls and stuff like that. And also, I'm not really allowed to eat lettuce anymore. Yeah, that might be a bit tricky one. Hello, Edward and James and the person with no name. What is the movie collection count? Oh, I don't know. Up in the 700s, I expect. I'm going to actually have to get my calculator and go through them all eventually. Toby's here. Hello, Toby. And Dan. And Mr. Martin, 3675. Thank you very much. And welcome. Oh, I've got a couple of thumbs up. That must mean you can hear my ugly mug. Right, before we get into the questions, let's have a swig of my lovely coffee. Oh, that's lovely. And I've got a little mini Kit Kat to be getting on with. Okie dokie, first question of the day. Lewis. What did Lulu think of those birthday messages that everyone sent her? She loved it. It actually reduced her to tears. She messaged me. I think she did say that she was going to do like a little thank you video. I'll have to remind her of it. But yeah, she absolutely loved it. It actually made her day because her day was a bit down. Cheered her right up. So thank you everybody for doing that. Good afternoon, Katie. How are you? Doing any cooking lately? I had a tinker. I had a tinker earlier on with the Railway Children, Railway Children Blu-ray. I haven't got it here; it's in the other room. But I was testing out the gold case that I picked up. It looked really good with the Railway Children. Unfortunately, the Railway Children is the UK case, whereas the gold one I've got is, unlike me, slim. So I need to try and find a gold case that's thicker. For the moment, I've put the gold case in my Changeling, so I think that works really well. But it really did work well with the Railway Children. So I just need to find a thicker, excuse me, a thicker gold case for it. I'm doing very well, thank you, Disney. Croxley Script. Oh, hello. I'm currently trying to find John Wick #1 on 4K Blu-ray Steelbook at a reasonable price. Impossible. Is it really? Who did a 4K Steelbook? I think Zavi did a load of them, didn't they? I think they did them for all three of them. Have you thought about looking at maybe Amazon France or Amazon Germany? Because all the writing on the outside is all in English, and you can always swap out a disc. I know I've got the French John Wick 3 steelbook, which is beautiful, but I'm sure you can probably get it at a fairly good price. Got 100 and Oliv's Films got £120 worth of Blu-rays and 4Ks with my birthday money, all of them from Zoom. Wow, blimey. I hope they didn't all come in those stupid floppy poly bags. Hope they sent them in a box with its own security card. How is your shelf video still coming? Yeah, I've come to a standstill at the moment. I do need to do another shelf. I've been a bit lapsed the last couple of days with trying to get this 4K projector sorted out, which failed miserably. But I'll be getting back to the videos in a couple of days. What steelbook, Michael, what steelbook you have not got would you like to have? What would I? Oh, I actually, well, yeah, that one. It's the Blue Fans, The Incredible Hulk double lenticular steelbook. The steelbook is gorgeous. I love the look of the steelbook. But yeah, it's the Blue Fans one. I love my Blue Fans. Thoughts on the Snyder Cut becoming official? What are your expectations? Well, it's got to be better than what we got. I think it'd be good. I think it'll be really good. And I think it'll be a lot darker as well. But apparently someone was saying that the Snyder Cut we're getting is not the true Snyder Cut, if that makes sense. And also I think somebody else said it's going to be like 8 hours long or something, or 4 hours long, and it's going to be split over 8 episodes. I don't get that. Just release it as a film. Because it's going to streaming, isn't it? HBO Max or something. So I suppose they want people to continuously watch. Oh, Dan. No, I haven't. I actually haven't started on Gangs of London, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. If it's anything like, what is it called? Oh, the other gangster thing set in Ireland. I've never seen it, but Lou has. If it's anything like that, then I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll give it a go. Katie's beat up Jamie. Oh dear. George, hello. And Tony, where did you get your shelving units? They were from Argos, believe it or not. 6 shelves. It's probably about 6 feet tall and holds absolutely crap loads. Was about 20 quid in Argos. Just put it together yourself. Nice black I wanted, black colour, because it goes well with the room. Yeah, they're really cheap, not bad. I don't play video games, no. What's your favourite Kevin Smith film? Hello, Hitman. My favourite Kevin Smith film that I've seen, because there are a lot of these that I haven't seen, like Clerks, or Clarks as we call it. That's a shoe shop. And Mallrats. I really want to see Mallrats because I love going around malls. Of the ones that I've seen of his, I think probably Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Yeah, I liked Dogma, but I think Strike Back was the funniest one. Have you been watching anything on Disney Plus? I saw the latest Mandalorian episode, the documentary, yesterday. I haven't really watched any films. I've got a couple of tagged to watch, like The Cat from Outer Space and The Black Hole and all that kind of stuff. I really haven't sat down to watch any yet. Just got Stand By Me and Hook on 4K. Those are some very underrated transfers. It's quite good. Yeah, they both in the like 2 for 30 now, because I was actually going to buy Stand By Me when it was full price. Unfortunately, I've got Hook, so I'd have to pair it with something else. Where did you get them, and did you get slip covers? I love my slip covers, and that's part of the reason why I don't order a lot of 4K deals online, because of the fear of not getting slip covers with them. I don't know if that's an old release of the Railway Children. Katie sent it to me, Katie and Jamie, with some birthday subscriber mail. So I'm not sure which version it is. I'm sure Katie will say. It's my Ide today. Ide. I just ordered Saints Row 3 Mastered. And Big Theory and Fast and Furious 2009 from Amazon on Blu-ray. Nice. Do you know where I can find a white case, because I want to put my Ad Astra in that one? Yeah, that'd be good. I've never actually seen a white Blu-ray case. You can buy white DVD cases. You've got no problem getting them. I bought a bulk load of them, about 10 of them at one point. But for white Blu-ray cases, I don't remember anything that comes white. Because if they were available, I would snap up a load of them, because I've got loads of stuff that I'd love to put in them. Probably clear. The clear case is probably the closest you're going to get. If not, I would use a black one, for the blackness of space. Good afternoon, Russell. Definable Titan. I order all 3 bad boys in one. It's not 4K, but looking forward to getting it tomorrow. But yes, all bad boys in one. That was quite reasonable, wasn't it? It was like, is it 20 quid or less than 20 quid? All 3 movies in one, yeah. If I hadn't actually had the others, I would have actually done that as well. But I had my Bad Boys for Life 4K delivered yesterday, so I'm happy with that. Goes with my other ones, apart from the spine, because the spine for the other 2 films is white background with black writing, and now they've gone and reversed it, so yeah, it don't match them, but it's got a nice cover. I've got a little unboxing video of some mail that I got up on the channel now, and I've got my Bad Boys for Life unboxing video, which I'll be putting up a little bit later on after the stream, after we go down the stream. Blu-ray collector, hello. Ever thought of collecting Laserdiscs? I used to collect Laserdiscs. I was a big Laserdisc person back in the day, pre-DVD. Oh yes, I had the Pioneer 925 Laserdisc player that I think had the double laser where you could play both sides and you didn't have to eject it and turn the disc over. Yeah, I used to go shopping for Laserdiscs in London, on Shaftesbury Avenue. There was also a little shop in Faversham, not far from where I live, like 20-30 minutes up the road. And it was kind of like at the front of the shop was kind of like a clothes and knickknacks and that kind of thing. But if you go in the shop and then you walked out the back, there was all these laser discs. It was like not bootlegs kind of store. It's a, you know, it's a proper store, but they put it behind because I expect a lot of the stuff was allowed to be sold, you know, because all of it was imports. That's why they were really came down hard on you for selling other regions. And I used to buy my Laserdiscs from there, and then after a while they started stocking DVDs. So anytime I wanted my DVDs back in like 96, 97, I would just go to Faversham, have a look through all the Region 1 DVDs, pick up a couple when they were about 30 quid each. But I remember on Shaftesbury Avenue in London, there was a Pioneer shop, and you had to go down the stairs, and they had all the Blu-rays, they had all the DVDs and Laserdiscs down there. And they always used to have all the latest releases from America on DVD, but they had them in like cardboard boxes under the shelf, you know, not on display. Because they used to keep getting raided by Fact and all that kind of stuff and getting fined, you know, for selling Region 1 DVDs in the UK. That's before we actually got DVDs over here. And it was funny because at that time when I was buying them, you know, I kept going into HMV saying, "Are you stocking DVDs in a minute?" And I would just get a blank expression on their faces. And they were like, "Never heard of DVD, I don't know what it is." And it wasn't for like probably about 6 or 8 months before, you know, DVD started appearing in this country. Where are we on the old chat? Let's not get too behind, eh? Oh, it came in the box, did it, Ollie? Oh, that's good. At least they're doing something right. What do you think of the Bad Boys Steelbook, Bad Boys for Life Steelbook? It looks good, but like I say, I've got the standard 4K, so I thought just get that instead of the Steelbook. Have you seen the French comedy Untouchable? It's an amazing film. My all-time favourite film? No, I've seen the Untouchables. With your 4K projector, what do you mean by keystone? Please define. Right, okay. Depending on where you actually put the projector, obviously if you've not got it level or you can't put it into the ceiling, when the image is reflected onto the screen, if it can't get the right square image, you sometimes you see that it looks like that. So the picture would be like that, or it could be like that. What keystone does, although it distorts the image slightly, you can like plus it or minus it, and it will kind of like straighten the image so that it'll be straight with your projector screen. And my projector I've got up here at the moment, right up there, that's my Optoma HD141X. That actually does have keystone, and I've only modified it slightly. It was only a slight problem with the shelving. And you can see back here, there's a hole drilled in the wall there, and there's a line. What I had to do, I took these shelves off and I put this big, massive wall bracket, plugged it into the wall and everything, and then I had shelves and I had brackets and stuff like that. But unfortunately, it didn't work. So I had to rip them off, put the shelves back up, and put the old projector back up. Yeah, so basically it just straightens the image, wonky image. But unfortunately, the projector that I got, the 4K one, costing 3 times more than that one, didn't have keystone correction. So there was no way that I could position it on the walls or the ceiling for this size room and get it to straighten. It was really annoying because I thought for like a £1,300 projector it would have keystone correction. It had lens shift, which kind of sort of corrects it a bit, but it just didn't work. And I tried. I mounted it on the walls. I was told to turn it upside down and rest it on some rubber feet. It never worked. I raised it up onto the top shelf. I lowered it right down. I angled it up. No. Spent way too long sorting out that. So now my option is either to find a moderately priced 4K projector with Keystone collection that doesn't weigh a ton, because I had to replace those shelves because that projector up there uh, is like that. The other one was like that. It was like twice as weight as well, so I had to replace those shelves with other shelves. Anyway, at least I've got the other projector back now, so I'm not without viewing in here. 101 Steel, hello. Going to watch 1917 4K tonight, hoping it's good as everyone says. I actually had that delivered last week and I put it on for my dad. Yes, we watched that again. It is as good as I remember it was. Blimey, it's a really good film. I mean, don't expect like Saving Private Ryan. It's more character driven. So you follow these two blokes as they try to get to where they're going, their destination. But it's a really good film. It really is. I have not seen Scoob. I don't think it's available in the UK. I think it's only in the US, if I'm not mistaken. Movie Fan Belgium, hello there. Have you ever seen Police Squad TV show? It's the series that led to Naked Gun films. I got the Blu-ray coming in post as I have never seen it. Yeah, I maybe seen one episode years ago. I mean, I've seen the the Naked Gun films, but I do remember it being based on Police Squad. So I can't say that I've seen all of the episodes. So it might be a Blu-ray that I might pick up. I think he's only got something like 6 episodes though. Is it 6 or 8 episodes? Ellery Fiddler, hello. Katie picked up 1917 on Friday and looking forward to getting Little Women through the post hopefully tomorrow. Are you picking anything up this week? Well, I've had me Bad Boys. Oh, have you? I've had me Bad Boys for Life. I've got Snowpiercer coming with Chris Evans, which is directed by, what's his name? Boone Loon, whatever his name is, that did the Oscar winner last year. That should be here probably Tuesday, because we won't have any mail on Monday, will we? Because it's a bank holiday. I do have one coming tomorrow from Amazon, so that will come by courier. I can't remember what it is now because I've ordered a few things. Other than that, there's not really much I'm waiting for until next week, when we get the new ones like Jaws and Onward come out and all that lot. I think for the 1st of June, I think I've got probably about 8 on pre-order. Excuse me. Did you watch The Muppet Show when you were young? Yes, I did actually, yes. Speaking of the Muppets, the new Muppet series for Disney Plus, Muppets Now, will be available from July 31st. Also, I noticed, if anybody's got Apple TV, there's actually a Fraggle Rock series, a new Fraggle Rock series as well, which I remember watching years ago. The Snyder Cut is either going to be a 4-hour movie or an 8-episode series. I reckon they'll probably do it in 8 episodes because it gets people sticking with the channel, doesn't it? Rather, if you do it with a 4-hour movie, that's it, it's gone, it's done. I hope they release it on Blu-ray or 4K though eventually. Ernie, hello Ernie. Ernie had a fry up this morning. Yeah, Rice Krispies. That's so dry. So dry. Even with milk. I don't know what it is, but I kind of like, whenever I have my first spoon of Rice Krispies, I do an intake of breath. So I end up choking on them. I'd much rather have what you had. Next up, roast chicken dinner. Oh, definitely, yes, baby. I just had my dinner just now. Really nice it was. We had a roast and like one of those chicken breasts that are stuffed with like cheese, and it's got bacon wrapped around it. Oh, my dad gets it from a local butcher's. Lovely. Have you ever seen Manifest? That's the TV series. I take it you're talking about the one with the plane that goes 5 years into the future, is it? I can't remember. Yeah, well, they assume they've been dead for 5 years, and then the plane mysteriously turns up. It is on at the moment on Sky. I did watch it, but I never got to the end of series one. I don't know what happened. So I might have to start right from the beginning again. Who let the dogs out? Have you seen Journey's End? I watched it last night for the first time and thought it was great. It will make a good double feature with 1917. Oh no, I have not seen that. I remember seeing the DVD for that on sale, but have not seen Journey's End. I'm pretty good, Sav. Thank you very much. Hello, Jamie. Jamie's here. When you're watching Ninja Turtles with your pizza, really, really can't wait to hear your opinion. Talking of Ninja Turtles, no, I ain't got to go to the toilet. I did some color coding with some cases today, and I thought I'd show my my green one. Well, one of my green ones. Ninja Turtles, the movie. This was sent to me by Jamie. It is a English Blu-ray, but I actually managed to squeeze it in an American case. I don't think it makes that much difference on the spine. I think it fits quite well, actually. Yeah, I had to trim a very small amount off the back of the cover, and I did it as straight as I possibly could, because it was a bit bendy and it was all flappy. So I think it looks good. I think that looks spectacular. And inside the disc. Yes. So I'm happy with that. I'll show you my other cases in a little while. I've colour coded other cases if you haven't seen them. But yes, got to get a pizza. Gotta get a pizza. Apple TV Top Gun in 4K UHD HDR was amazing. £7.99. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. I wonder if they'll be like up thingy in Jaws. They should be up thingy in Jaws to 4K, shouldn't they, soon? I got Hook 4K in HMV sale with slipcover for £6. Wish I hadn't spent 20 quid on it now. Bucker. Oh dear. Gerardo, where are we? Gerardo Emibario. Will you ever run out of room in your cinema room, and do you have any Studio Ghibli steelbooks? Not steelbooks, no. I do have a few Blu-rays which were sent to me by one of my lovely viewers. Will I ever run out of room? Probably. I'm having to lay some Blu-rays down at the moment on top of other Blu-rays, but I do have another big bookcase in the other room that's empty at the moment because I've had to take everything out and put it into storage, because we were supposed to be having a new boiler fitted, but that's all gone to pot at the moment. But I'll put the Blu-rays back eventually, and then I might even get maybe another bookcase. It's a shame I can't get another one of these lovely black bookcases in this room. Jamie is uploading a mail unboxing. Talking of Jamie, he's just recently hit 500 subscribers. Oh, yes, I remember back in the day when I got that. And he's doing a giveaway on his channel, Jamie Powell. He's giving away Blu-rays, 4Ks, and a £20 gift voucher. I think it's for Amazon, £20 gift voucher. So he can either send you the voucher, or you can tell him what you want worth £20. Yeah, so go over to Jamie's channel, subscribe to him, and enter the competition, because you might be able to get a free couple of Blu-rays or a 4K, a steelbook, or a £20 gift voucher out of it. What you got to lose? As old Alan says, it's all free. Why wouldn't you? Have you seen the trailer for Tenet from Christopher Nolan? Yes, I did. I'm thinking it will be lucky if it gets released this year. It's supposed to be out about July the 10th, isn't it? I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be good because there really isn't a bad Christopher Nolan film. Kind of reminds me of Inception. I know this is to do with time and everything, but kind of distorted reality and not that kind of thing. Looks like it's going to be one of those intellectual, intelligent films, which is no good for me, but I'll still watch it anyway. Railway Children is on Disney Plus. Oh, I expect it is, but being on streaming, you never know. They might edit it, and they might edit out the children standing on the railway lines because it's not really today's thing, is it? Oh, Katie says it's the first edition of Railway Children I've got. Lovely. Joss Fulkifan 101. Hello there. Super bored. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Did you see someone on the Facebook group ordered the Bad Boys Steelbook from Zavi and they received 3? Yes. And then I remember in the chat someone said, "Are you going to send them all back?" And he was like, "Of course I'm not. I'm going to sell them." Yeah, they did make a boo-boo. That never happens to me, though. That release of the Railway Children is the original release. The new release is exactly the same, except it's now part of the Studio Canal Vintage Classics range, which have slips. Okie dokie. Yes, as soon as the chat is over, which will be just before 6 o'clock, Jamie will be uploading a delivery unboxing video, mainly so people can stay here till it's over and then go and have a look at mine for 7 minutes. Yeah, so once I sign off the live chat, go over to Jamie Powell's channel and watch his unboxing, and I'll be uploading my Bad Boys for Life unboxing as well a little bit later on. Who's Ron? Yeah, it is going to be interesting, actually. It is actually going to be interesting what I think of this. I'm a little bit hesitant because I don't want to insult Jamie. I don't want to insult his #1 film of all time. You know, I don't want to be like, "Oh, what, it was a lad of old crap," and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure it won't be, because I like a nice bit of comedy and a nice bit of rubber suit and all that kind of stuff. The only thing I have Ninja Turtle wise is the Michael Bay films. That's not what I grew up on, but what I'm familiar with. Never saw the cartoons, never saw this, but I really will give it a watch next week and have a bit of pizza and give you my honest opinion. Maybe it will turn me green. Either that or I'll get a hard shell. God, that don't sound right, does it? I pre-ordered a Switch game I'm on the fence about, because the pre-order bonus is a cool keyring. That's how I decide how to spend money. Well, if they want to give you freebies, go for it. When will your review of the Railway Children be up? As Katie and Jamie were very kind enough to send those both to me, I'm going to kind of like prioritise those and move them to the top of the pile of movies to watch, because I do have a rather large pile over here to watch, including Red Con 1, Room, Dark Spaces, Let It Be Pete, something like that, The Straight Story, Train to Busan, and Cooties. The Witch, which was also sent to me by Jamie. It's a steelbook, and it's also autographed by one of the stars. And Used Cars. So I do have a pile of ones that I've just yanked out from the plastic container that I do want to watch. But yeah, I'll put those two near the top of the pile. So they'll be mixed in amongst my Poundland bins and the oi! There's a seagull sitting on top of the bleeding satellite dish arm, and the arm's going like that. You're going to bugger up my flipping reception. Bugger off. Yes. What was I talking about? Bugger. It's going like that. What's he doing on it? It's actually going like... I'm going to get Dad shouting upstairs in a minute. Pauly, I've lost the reception on Sky. He's actually sitting on it, and the whole Sky dish is going like that. Piss off. Oh dear. Bad Boys series is overrated. Oh, yeah, unpopular opinion. Bad Boys for Life was fantastic. I think that's actually the best Bad Boys movie. I thought you wouldn't do a live today as I didn't see any notices in Facebook. I forgot, basically. And this morning I actually felt a bit off. I thought today was just going to be like a chilled out, maybe bed day, because I felt a little bit off. But I'm fine. I'm fine now. I think it's just one of those weird days. We all have them. Ever watched The Disaster Artist? No. Birdman, that's one that I actually need to get with Michael Keaton. No, I've actually got it. See, I can't remember what I've bought and what I haven't bought. That's in the Poundland bin. No, it's not. It's in the plastic tub up the storeroom. And it's got a slipcover on it. I really do want to bring all those Blu-rays back from the storeroom, but I've got nowhere to put them at the moment. Please recommend a good sci-fi film, not Star Wars. Independence Day. Contact. Contact's good. Watching childhood movies because they are good. Yeah, I think at this moment in time, we need a bit of... Shut it, bird. I think they're having a go out there. We need a bit of childhood memories coming back. You know, watching things like Goonies and even Stand By Me. Anything from your childhood actually helps. I actually had the inkling the other day to watch The Never Ending Story because it's one of my favourite films. But there are a couple of others that I want to watch. Shut it! But yeah, I totally agree with that. I was a big collector back in the day, have restarted collecting in the past year. That's good. Do you have the Blade movies on Blu-ray? That is the one thing I don't have. I don't have any Blade movies at all on Blu-ray. I have Ad Vista on Blu-ray in a white and blue box. Ad Vista? What's Ad Vista? Didn't Oblivion have a white case originally? Yeah, but it wasn't a Blu-ray case. It was one of those stupid, like, clamshell cases. Weird shaped thing that really nobody wanted. Would you say I'd Murabak to me? Okay. I know I've asked this before, but can you give me a shout out? I can give you a shout out. Blu-ray collector. Trying to get a few more subs. Seem to be a bit stuck. Yeah, I know. I was the same. I remember that thing. But yeah, pop over to Blu-ray Collector's web Facebook page and show them some love. I watched Hobbs and Shaw for the first time yesterday. I really enjoyed it. So did I. And apparently there is going to be a Hobbs and Shaw too. So I'm looking forward to that. Most recent film you watched? That would have been 1917 the other night. What's that one? Oh, I watched Commode and Mayo's home entertainment review thing, and they were reviewing a sci-fi film, an alien invasion movie. Hang on a minute, let me come off the chat, see if I can find it, because I actually rented it on iTunes to watch. Where's my movies? Don't know if I can find it. See, it's not under purchased. Most recent. Yeah, they're purchased ones. Anyway, it looks really good. And it looks a bit like X-Files-y as well. So I actually can't remember what it's called. Can I see it on here? Probably not. Oh, hang on. I might be able to find it on here. Recent purchases, no. Rentals. Proximity. See if I can get a picture of it. Actually looks pretty good. They really didn't give it much of a review. If I show you the poster for it. That's the poster for it. Does look really good. Looks very sci-fi. You actually get some CGI aliens in it and everything, and robots. So it does look good. That's why I rented it. I don't know if it's got a physical release rather. A physical relief. A young NASA scientist is abducted by extraterrestrials, but when no one believes his story, he becomes obsessed with finding proof, which leads him on a journey of discovery. IMDb only gave it 4 out of 10, but I thought I'd rent it to find out. But apparently it's on Prime as well. You can rent it on Prime. Right, where are we? Let's get back to the chat. I'm finally going to upgrade my Back to the Future trilogy when the 4Ks come out. I never bought the trilogy on Blu-ray and still watch my original 4-disc DVD trilogy. Wow, brilliant. Yeah, whatever you do, don't get rid of your physical relief. Why do I keep saying relief? Your physical release. Because they've edited the streaming version. You know, the scene, I think it's in the second film, where he thinks he's got the almanac and he's got ooh la la, and he flips through it. Apparently they've edited all the pages out and edited the cover and everything because it's a bit risque, just like they did with old Daryl Hannah's bum. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the 4Ks for Back to the Future, definitely. It was my birthday yesterday. It was bad. Could murder a Nando's. Oh, I don't suppose Nando's delivered, because I know a lot of them do deliver now. Well, happy birthday for yesterday anyway. Good morning, Mr. Fulton Mraz. There is a new TV series of the Smurfs coming out in 2020 this year. Oh, I'm sure Claire will like that. She loves the Smurfs. Got to find some good shops to go visit that sell Blu-rays. You'll be lucky at the moment. Used to love a shop in Lincoln called Picture Paradise. They used to sell all the Region 1 DVDs when they first came out. Nice. Yeah, we're kind of like stuck with like CEX now, really, aren't we? Or charity shops. I'm getting Bad Boys the trilogy all in one go for £19.99 on Blu-ray. Yeah. I'm waiting for the 3-disc German tin Blu-ray of Elvira or Elvira in the mail tomorrow. What movie would you like to see on 4K that they have not done yet? 2 specifically, The Abyss and True Lies. The French film Untouchable was remade as The Upside, starring Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston. Oh, I've not seen that film, but if I remember rightly, isn't Kevin Hart pushing Bryan Cranston in a shopping trolley or something on the cover? Yeah, I've heard that's a good film, actually, the remake. Happy Lockdown Sunday. Apparently from 1st of June, I think this week, Boris is going to announce in his cabinet meeting that a lot more shops are going to be opening up, and they're going to be opening up like the National Trust, so you can go to historical places, I suppose, for the kids to keep them interested. I hope they open up HMV. Oh, Luke's here. Hello. I've only just finished shopping in Tesco's doing the food shop, so waiting for the bus to go back home. Don't forget to wash your hands after you get off the bus. Hi, Harry. Adam. You could get talking of projectors, you could get a short throw laser projector. There are some great Chinese models with incredible picture. I actually did look at actually getting a short throw laser projector originally. It would save having to have any wires around the back and that kind of stuff. The only problem is, the only place I could possibly put it is where my centre speaker is, which means I have nowhere for the centre speaker to go. Oh, but then I could actually move the centre speaker down to the second shelf. Either that, or I could actually put a wall bracket and put the centre speaker on the wall bracket. It could work. It all comes really down to price, isn't it? Because I don't think short throw laser projectors are that cheap. I don't think you can get one under £2,000. And it also depends on, I'd have to look into it, whether or not you get that kind of keystone correction, because otherwise I'll be stuck with that as well. Yeah, I'll have to look into some of those short throw ones. The most you paid for one film? I've paid £75 for Wonder Woman. I have 3 different steelbooks of it, Blu-ray, 4K and 3D. I think the most I paid was my Blue Fans, was about 75 quid for Doctor Strange. And that goes for like about 500 quid now. It goes from anywhere from 200 to 400 quid. Have you watched Power Rangers? The film, I've seen the film that came out a couple of years ago. Will you still upload the video unboxing the projector and player? Probably not, because it all went tits up, so I thought there's no point. Have you also seen the Millennium Dragon? No. Hello, John. Waiting patiently for my Film Arena Hobbs and Shaw, which has the 4K, 3D and 2D Blu-ray and Mission Impossible Fallout Steelbooks. I'm lucky I have permanent collector's number with them. Oh, cool. Oh, no, Movie Mad. No. I saw the first one. I just haven't got around to watching the rest yet. Yes, Movie Mad's uploaded his complete Blu-ray collection. It runs like 10 videos long and it's about half an hour each. So I've only actually managed to squeeze in the first one, but I will start watching the others. Oh yeah, I'm glad that Bad Boys for Life on 4K's got a good picture. I didn't doubt it because it's Sony, and Sony usually do really good pictures, really good picture quality. Have you seen Sonic the Hedgehog? I've not. And will you be getting it when it comes out? Yes, I will be. Yes. I also want to get that David Copperfield film as well because I laughed my head off when I saw the trailer for that, and it does look like my kind of humour. So yes, I will be getting that one. Hello, Louise. Danger 5. I'm not sure what that is. Have you sorted out your Footloose Blu-ray yet? And was the disc okay? I've given it a bit of a clean. It looks okay. I haven't tried it yet though. Parasite, that's the one I'm talking about. Boone, whatever his name is. I don't know whether or not to buy that or to rent it. It's entirely subtitled, isn't it? And I don't really have a problem with subtitles, but is it something I'm going to want to watch time and time again? I don't know. Iris Studios. Late to the stream today, not that late. As was finishing off my final uni submissions for the year. Good. Allied Danger 5 reunite after years of long obscurity to stop Hitler's ultimate quest for world domination. In a 1980s excess-soaked universe of neon ninjas, discos, dinosaurs, pizza, prom queens. Sounds interesting. Chatting with Mark Stice. This is an interesting channel. Well, thank you very much. I've been called many things not interesting though. The BenQ projector is 4K and is $13.98 on Amazon. I checked the manual and like other BenQ projectors has keystone correction as well as lens shift. Okay. The W2700. Right. Thank you very much for that, Matthew. I'm going to have to look into that because that's within my price range. So I'll definitely look into that one. Never had a BenQ. I've always had Optoma. Yes, Mayans Series 2 starts. I need to finish Series 1 first, though. Are you going to wear a turtle shell when you review Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Probably not, but I might have to squeeze out a turtle after I've had my pizza. Oh my God, did I just really say that? In my opinion, there's not much good stuff on TV at the moment apart from the Harlequin on E4. I highly recommend you watch it. I should give that a try. I think Jamie's watched a few episodes. I save any good Prime boxes for storage for my overspills of DVD and Blu-rays. Do you tip your postman at Christmas? Not usually, no. I think I probably will have to do this year though. I think it would be right, especially after, they're going out doing their job and through all of this. Either that or I buy them a nice big box of chocolates or something. Never use top cashback to save on some Blu-rays. No, I always use the one that Lulu's got on her charity page. So whenever you buy something, certain amount of that money goes to the Kent Kidney Patients Association charity. Haven't seen Vivarium. I will be doing my giveaway. Oh my God, look at the pile. I have literally got a massive pile that's about the size of the poof. That's just giveaways for the Blu-rays, which will be coming up soon. For my 5,000 giveaways. Someone actually said, now that you've hit 5,000, can you give away 5,000 Blu-rays? I don't own 5,000 Blu-rays. Just think how much that cost in shipping. Halloween Explained. I've got a doctor's appointment this and next Tuesday for my liver and something. I am a bit scared. Don't like doctor's appointments. We'll have to skip school. I'm sure it'll be all right, but it's a bit of an excuse to get out of school as well. When will the next Flick Bin and Poundland bins be? Hopefully this coming week. Hello, Train Spotter and Football Fan Day. Yes, I've seen Ted and Ted 2. Love them. Gino VSG Cine and Series. Did you get the 40th anniversary edition of The Shining? Was it a 40th anniversary? It is a 40th anniversary edition, isn't it? Not the big one, not the big thick box set that came out last week. I got the regular 4K when it came out a couple of months ago. Yeah, maybe the seagull wants to join in on the chat. Apparently there is a sequel to the Train to Busan, isn't there, coming soon? Chris Dyer, hello. Oh, hello, Kermit. Kermit's here. Oh, yes. Kermit is here. Have Tesco improved their cafe service recently? Or do you just avoid that particular Tesco? There is no cafe open. We're in a pandemic. They've all closed. All restaurants, all cafes are all closed since what? Beginning of March. So I can't even go into Tesco's. There's not even any Costas open. McDonald's are all closed. KFC deliver. That's about it. Buck Rogers in the 25th century. I like that. Have you got a new HDMI cable? I did actually buy a new specific HDMI cable for the new player. The new player, yes. I buy my steelbook protectors from Steelbook Central on eBay. Have you been to the beach? For Kermit, has Kermit been to the beach? I had a walk along Dover seafront with my dad the other day. We didn't go on the beach. There was a few people on the beach though, but they got a fish seafood place open. You know, selling whelks, cockles, jellied eels. I just had a cup of coffee for £1. Seth Rollings, hello. Have you seen Claire today? I have not. Will you ask her out for me? I don't think you stand a chance with her. I'm afraid. Well, not I'm afraid, but you don't stand a chance with her. I saw Lou and Claire about 2 weeks ago. I'm hoping CEX and the like can open up again soon. Yes. I know she's married and a lesbian, but ask her out for me. You're wasting your time. I have not seen Parasite. No. It's a masterpiece in my opinion. Oh, maybe I'll have to get it then. Paul, would you watch Power Rangers the movie 1990s original one and a Turbo I didn't really like those. I wasn't into those Power Rangers going like that and they're all in those pink suits and green suits. They look so gay back in the day. That's probably the wrong thing to say. It looked artificial. Did you get your slip cover in the end? What one for? Considering you went and saw a Taylor Swift concert, have you seen Taylor Swift City of Love concert on Disney? If you haven't watched it, it's only on Netflix. I mean Disney. Yeah, I watched a bit of it the other day. I literally turned it off after 20 minutes. Taylor Swift is not Taylor Swift anymore. Taylor Swift for me ended after the album Speak Now. This new version of Taylor Swift is kind of like a revisioned modern Taylor Swift. Yeah, I don't like her new music. I've got a Blade trilogy on DVD and the first Blade movie on VHS and VCD. God, who remembers VCD? Blimey. Oh, Code 8. That's something I want to watch. The Good Doctor is good. Watched Bonnie Prince Charlie on my TiVo box yesterday with David Niven. David Niven. Bonnie Prince Charlie. I thought that was just Prince Charles, wasn't it? G'day, cinema fella. Tony has ordered 6 Blu-rays from Music Magpie and I've started my animated collection. Nice one. 21 Bridges. It's a good film. It's a really good film. Really good for testing your sound system with endless gunshots and shootouts, car chase. It's a really good film. Both me and my dad enjoyed that. Yeah, I'm thinking of actually buying the Blu-ray for that one now. Hi, Big Paulie. Would you recommend me getting a surround setup? Do you get issues with the neighbours? No. Where I am, I've only got one wall behind me where the neighbours are, and that room is unoccupied most of the time. Our walls are really thick anyway, so you wouldn't hear a bomb going off. And I've only got my surround speakers, so my front's the subwoofer is on an outside wall. I've got 2 outside walls there, so I've never had any issues. Have you got Harry Potter on 4K collection? I've got all the Harry Potters on 4K on iTunes, but I've not bought the actual physical box set because I just want to wait for the price to come down. It's still like what, 80 or 90 quid, so I'm hoping it'll come down one day. One has to go, Johnson or Cummins. Well, that's easy, Cummins. He's Cummins, and now he's gone ins. I've got the Natural 1984 DVD gift set, Mummy Trilogy Blu-ray, Lord of the Rings gift set, and 2 steelbook of Hobbit. All cost me $40. That's pretty good. The last Smurf movie, The Lost Village, was quite good. Yeah, me and Claire went to see that at the cinema. When is Avatar coming to 4K? Yeah, that's a point. I don't think it would. I don't think it could beat the 3D of Avatar though. That's the dogs. Have you heard of Ray Harryhausen? Yes, I have. Did you hear on Sky News this morning? Scientists are looking for people to test the COVID vaccine on, but new cases are dwindling so fast that they can't find enough people. I was actually just reading that just now on the news before the chat, and the scientists actually want the virus to stay around for a lot longer so that they can actually test people. Yes, I'm looking forward to Fast and Furious 9, definitely, and 10. Don't watch the Upside. It's really bad remake. Watch the French original instead. Well, I will watch the Upside because I like Bryan Cranston, but maybe I'll look at the French one afterwards. Are you looking forward to Steve Carell's Space Force on Netflix on Friday, and The Old Guard, which is a new action film with Charlize Theron? Oh, I've never heard of The Old Guard, but yeah, I am actually looking forward to Space Force. Don't know too much about it, but I think it'll be good. Have you seen any Denzel Washington movies? Which one is your favourite? Book of Eli. I like the Book of Eli, not just because it's got Mila Kunis in it. I think probably my favourite Denzel Washington film is Crimson Tide. Brilliant film. Him and Gene Hackman, fantastic. Do you know how good the Blu-ray quality is for Thomas Crown Affair, Pierce Brosnan? I'm about 10 minutes or more like 20 minutes behind on the chat, probably. Yeah, if you really want to get a chat in and you really want to get an answer, um, I would use Super Chat. But I'm a little bit behind, yeah. That's what happens when you get so many people in the chat. So I might have to skip a few. Why in God's name would you want a virus that you don't knowingly have? Star Wars or Star Trek? I would say Star Wars is my favourite. Star Trek is just behind, though. Oh, I never had Superbit DVDs. No. Oh, The Gentleman. No, they never did a Gentleman slipcover for it, unfortunately. Man of Fire is a good Denzel Washington film. What are your thoughts on the recently announced Snyder Cut? Yeah, we've done that. BenQ are fantastic, whether it's monitors or projectors. Okay, I definitely will have to look into BenQ then. That could be my salvation. I got some hand sanitizer, mate, and I've ordered the 30th anniversary edition of Close Encounters of the Third Kind in Blu-ray, and it's the one that folds out like a book and comes with a book too. Nice. Ah, yes, Snowpiercer are getting a remake. Apparently, the series is really bad. Apparently, it's crap. That's from a review I saw the other day. They're telling you to ignore the series and just watch the film, apparently. I still watch the series, though, just to see what it's like. Another movie to look for is Surf Ninjas with Leslie Nielsen in it. Guy from Police Squad, yeah, and my favourite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles of all time is the 90s. Beats the Bay ones. Okay. Have not seen Halloween 2018. Not yet, no. So that'll probably be a good thing to get the Halloween this year going. Call of the Wild, yes. Looking forward to watching that, even though they said the CGI on the dog is not that good. Favourite and worst Tarantino movie? Favourite is Kill Bill 1. Worst Tarantino movie? I don't know because I haven't seen The Hateful Eight. So I can't really say. He's not really done a bad one, I don't think. I have ordered Jaws 4K. Never heard of Vinegar Syndrome. We found a Costa open in our area. Yes, I saw that. For takeaway only, but with limited menu. Yeah. You had an orange or something, didn't you? And Jamie had like this topped up cream thing. Yeah, I don't know why ours isn't open. I will never shop at CEX because I had a bad experience with them. Oh dear, what happened? Yes, Trekkies, the film, the DVD, both Trekkies 1 and Trekkies 2. Hilarious take on a Star Trek fandom from years past. Will you have any interest in the new Muppets program coming to Disney Plus? Yeah, I'll watch that definitely. I love a bit of Miss Piggy, and I'm sure Kermit will be watching Kermit. Have you watched Hollywood? No, I haven't seen that one yet. Oh, okay. Do you have the Bridge on the River Kwai? Not yet. I hope to get the 4K for that one though. What is your favourite Christopher Nolan film? The Dark Knight. I pre-ordered Top Gun on Steelbook. The new artwork on it is not out until November. Yeah, I cannot wait for my best films of all time. Strange that the steelbook's out in November, yet the 4K's out like in 2 weeks. One has to go. Oh, definitely Trump. Oh, really? Oh, you've got a BenQ as well, Matthew. Oh, so that looks like a reliable projector. I'd never watched SpongeBob. JD JDG, hello. Are you going to watch Maleficent Mistress of Evil on Disney Plus on June the 5th? I'll probably watch my physical copy. I've got it on 3D, so I'd rather watch the 3D edition. Sorry, think my chat is lagging, so don't know if you missed it, but did you ever have a film related dream job? E.g., director. What? A film related dream job? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, Rick and Morty, yeah, that's one program I've never seen. Well, amongst many other programs. I have Christine on 4K. One has to go, Sainsbury's or Tesco's. I would get rid of Sainsbury's, only because I get Tesco's club cards points. We don't have a Sainsbury's in Dover. Tesco's has a really good car wash. And the cafe is better than Sainsbury's, even though sometimes they cock up. Matt V, hello. I just bought Freddy v Jason on Blu-ray today. So hard to get, plus quite expensive because of that. Where are we? Sure, I've lost the chat. There we are. One has to go, CEX or HMV. I would get rid of CEX. At last, I managed to catch your live feed. Yes, welcome, David. Just had a nice roast chicken lunch and feeling much better now. All full up now. You're going to fall asleep in the stream. Will you do a review of the Jaws 4K after you watch it? Yes, I'll be watching it downstairs on the main TV. I will be going to see Tenet at the cinema. It's definitely a film I want to see at the cinema, even though I'm not sure of it yet. I bought my sister the Harry Potter complete book collection. She was so happy, she said she only got into Harry Potter because of lockdown. Wow, yeah. What type of sandwich do you like? I like prawn mayonnaise. I also like the all day breakfast, with the bacon, the sausage, and the egg. Oh, lovely. My film related dream would be movie reviews, getting paid for it. Oh, actually, yes. Not a dream, but when I was at school, I always wanted to be a special effects guy. After watching The Empire Strikes Back and just blowing ships up and that kind of stuff. Have you seen Cobra Kai? I have not. AV forums highly rate BenQ projectors. Check out their YouTube channel. There was a review up last week on their latest model. Okay, yes. Have you been to Maidstone Museum? I didn't even know Maidstone had a museum. I'm sure Lulu and Claire know about it. Are your Amazon orders late shipping out? Nope. They're actually shipping before they're supposed to ship. I have received my Game of Thrones box set this week and started watching it back. God, I love Daenerys Targaryen. Yeah, I know. Got a huge canvas painted in the main bedroom that Lulu and Claire bought me. Have you ever seen the movie Macbeth with Michael Fassbender? If so, is it any good? Never seen it. Have you got anything from stinkytuna.com? They sell Netflix original movies on Blu-ray. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Did you ever do that video tour of Dover Castle? No, because it was going to be this year, wasn't it? It was going to be this summer or this spring. Look what happened. It went down the toilet. Yes, Dover Castle was closed, of course. But, I mean, we haven't really had a huge amount of weather for it, but we have had some really warm days this last 2 weeks. You know, like 28 degrees. Tomorrow is supposed to be I think this week it's supposed to be in the high 20s about Wednesday. Don't put chocolate all over your iPad. Right, let's quickly get to these before I forget them. If you're not a member of my Facebook group, go and put a request in for the Facebook group. Big Pauly Chatting Movies. Also, I'm on Twitter at Big Pauly 101 and Instagram, where I upload all my latest photos. 101, Big Pauly 101 on Instagram. Go and join them. Right, so yes. So that was my Ninja Turtles in the green case. Then I had a pink case, which I put I, Tonya in, which I think works really well. I, Tonya. That's my big boys, bad boys. My slim gold case is gone for my American version of Changeling with Angelina Jolie. Then, of course, we have the colour purple, obviously in a purple case, which works really well. And I went for a red case for Life After Beth, which I still need to watch, looks really funny. And one which I was really surprised with, that worked really well and I'm very happy with, is my eraser. I put eraser in a green case and it just complements with the kind of a green tint and the green logo as well. So I'm really happy with that. Really happy with all those coloured cases. So I'm still on the lookout for a few more. I want to buy a bulk load of black cases now. So I need to try and find somewhere that's got loads of black cases. My go-to to get cheap black cases was Poundland, because they used to stock Wild Card with Jason Statham. For £2 you can get yourself a black case. Or back in the day, £1. And also, for getting red cases, it was usually either one of the Hunger Games ones or Jane Got a Gun. They all came in red cases. So at the moment, I've checked out my local Poundland. They've only got blue ones at the moment because, of course, they haven't had no new deliveries. I thought might be getting some new deliveries soon, seeing as though, like, over in America, they're getting new deliveries in their dollar stores. But we'll just have to wait, I guess. And of course, CEX is a cheap place to pick up, you know, coloured cases for as little as like 50p on some of them, as long as, you know, they're in good quality. What's your TV? Have you got home theatre? The TV downstairs is a Hisense 65-inch 4K, and I've got the Panasonic UB900 4K player down there. Up here, we've got on the Optoma 3D projector. I have a Denon AVR 2200 amp. I have a Panasonic BDT 700 Blu-ray player, THX certified. I have a Panasonic UB820 4K player. I have a Q2000 series speakers, and also I have Atmos speakers. Onkyo, 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 Wonkyo Atmos speakers. Yes. So it's a pretty good setup in here. I'm telling you now, when you've got the Dolby Atmos or the DTSX going, my God, you've never heard anything like it. These speakers and this amp is incredible. And it just puts you right in the middle of it, right in the middle of wherever you are. So there's nothing like having an immersive experience in a home cinema setup. Have you got Men in Black on 4K? I've got Men in Black International on 4K. I haven't actually bought any of the previous ones yet. I think maybe you can buy them for like $9.99 now. So it might be worth picking them up actually, in like 3 for 30 or something. Ray Harryhausen. I think I've probably only ever seen not Clash of the Titans. Was that Harryhausen? It might have been. Um, the one with the fighting skeletons. I can't remember what it's called. Managed to get the Daniel Craig 4K collection on eBay last week for £40. That's not bad actually. Is that actually the collection all in one? You know, all four, or were they separate maybe 4K ones, all put in as a collection? Because that's the main reason why I actually haven't bought those 4K Daniel Craig films, because when the new one comes out, I just know the slip and the artwork is not going to match, and it's going to be like the odd one out. Going to Cannes Film Festival would be cool, yeah. They're actually holding San Diego Comic Con this year, but they're holding it online, which should be interesting. I'm sure they'll do like panels and things like that. Obviously, you won't get like all the dealers and stuff, but it'd be interesting how they're going to do it. Tony's got a lot of things to watch back to keep me occupied now in lockdown. Yes, I've got a lot of things that I can watch as well. They've got Extraction with Chris Hemsworth on Blu-ray. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to go and look at that then. What's your favourite poster that you own? Goose. Yes, Goose from Captain Marvel. Yes, I have seen Little Britain. Love Little Britain. I actually like the other one as well. The airport one. Come Fly With Me. I was having a little mini Kit Kat there and some coffee. Cold coffee now. I've heard about the drive-in cinemas, but I don't think it'll catch on. Not down here anyway. There's definitely still time this year, as I think Bosso Johnson's going to relax some more lockdown rules for June. That's what I've heard as well. Yeah, we do get a few naff ones on the old Facebook group, but we try to kick them out. Talking about Arnie, I watched Terminator Dark Fate. It was good, much better than Genesis. Linda Hamilton is cool. It's not a bad film. I think maybe the first 5 minutes kind of shook too many people up to enjoy the rest of the film. Because after that, like first 5 minutes, people were like, well, what now? I've had my Sunday lunch. I definitely have. Favorite movie set in a desert? Star Wars. Does it do the Jurassic Park Seiki Seiki thing when you have a glass of wine or water nearby? Yes, actually, it does. It would probably actually knock it off the table as well. Now that everyone will be able to watch this year's Comic Con from home, do you think they will stream it through YouTube? I think they do because they do it on YouTube, don't they? They do the I know they do the talks after they've had them, upload them, but maybe they'll be doing it like the Star Wars celebration because they did like a big countdown, and I think they'll probably do live panels. Um, I really do think they'll be doing it live on YouTube, unless they set up a special website. Could you go cold turkey and stop buying films for a month? No. Do you think when buying Blu-ray movies that the packaging is more important than the movie? As you mentioned, packaging in detail and very little about the actual movies you have bought. Packaging is a big part of actually buying a movie. You know, with the lovely slip cover, the embossing, whether you get booklets included, lenticulars and stuff. It's a big part of collecting movies. Um, the movie is important, of course, but for me, the packaging is just as important as the movie. It's the 4 film collection. I'm just going to put the 4K discs in my Blu-ray steelbooks. Oh, I see. Yeah. Are you looking forward to the We Are One Global Film Festival? Starting Friday for 10 days on YouTube. It will have many upcoming films that were meant to be at upcoming film festivals, and it's free. Oh, okay. No, I didn't know. I haven't heard about that. We Are One Global Film Festival. I have seen Heat, yes. I've been wanting to buy the Ghostbusters 1 and 2, but I don't have them in Russia, so I'm trying to find them for a good price on eBay. Okay. We'll pick up the new Bond film on 4K next year, hopefully, if it comes out. My dad reckons that it's actually going to get pushed to next year, and that it will actually come out probably in April next year. I'm still hopeful for an end of year release this year. Oh, do you know what? I've never seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre films. Do you think that we will get new movie trailers? Maybe not for a little while because there's not really many films coming out until the end of the year, is there? Apart from maybe Tenet. Till you get a recycled slip in, then you go nuts. What? Never mind, Bam. You can watch the live playback, well, the replay playback after the stream. Yes, I will be buying Jaws, War of the Worlds, and Days of Thunder, and um, also Top Gun. Yes, I posted that. Or did I post it? No, somebody else posted that. 10 reasons why Blu-ray sucks. I thought that was quite interesting. Yeah, it's total crap, but I like, even though I may not disagree with a lot of things that come out like on YouTube, it is an interesting watch just to see what they say. Some people may think the complete opposite, but yeah. Do you think that we will get John Krasinski and Emily Blunt in the Fantastic Four? I think that was asked last week. Possibly. Subscribe to the We Are the One YouTube channel, and at some point this week you will be notified of what films are being shown. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Yes, I will do that. Will you be paying £80 for the Dawn of the Dead 4K box set? Nope. Do you have Mr. Smith Goes to Washington? I don't, but I have Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I have done a YouTube video about Stinky Tuna Blu-ray that may help or not. Got a lot more Blu-rays from them since. Stinky Tuna Blu-ray, what a name. Cinemas won't show Universal films. I know at the moment, but I think that will all blow over. I think it'll all blow over and they'll all be best chums again before long. Who do you like watching on YouTube? Kermit's Ghost, Jamie Powell, Katie Powell, Blue View, Movie Mad, Blu-ray Bullet Brit, Wet Movie 1, Cool Duda, Cinema Sickness, Durant Cinema, Blu-ray Dan, lots of people. Did you hear the director of Ghostbusters 2016 wants to release a director's cut, which apparently is 3.5 hours? Yeah. I don't know if he maybe was joking. Oh, the cases that have the recycling symbol on the case. I mean, they seem to be your pet hate. Yeah, they go straight in the trash. The longest film you have seen, probably the extended cut of one of the Lord of the Rings films that went to about just over 4 hours, I think, maybe. BBC News website reckon that space films and underwater films will be the kind of films that will be made due to social distancing in a year or so, plus animated films as they can be produced from home. Have you seen the Insidious films? I'll pretend I never heard that or read that. Do you watch Wet Movie 1 and Cool Dude? I do, yes. What would you pick to destroy Cinema World or Odeon? What would you pick to destroy Cinema World? What would you pick to destroy? A missile? I don't know. Don't quite understand that one. Sector Alpha Zero's off now. Bye then. Thanks for popping by. Do you like musicals? Some. Not really into the old style musicals. I like, like Grease and The Show. The Show Must Go On. The Greatest Showman. Although I've never seen the one with Ryan Gosling in. Watched Minority Report the other day. It is a great Spielberg film. My favourite Blue Tubers is you. Oh, thank you very much. Cinema Deviant. Yeah, I watch him. And Review Plus. Don't know that one. Oh right, Review Plus. Have not seen a film called Repo. No. I have Terminator Salvation Steelbook, but not 4K. No, I attempted to watch Insidious if you watched my Poundland Bin videos, and it got turned off after 10 minutes. I've never seen the Mamma Mia movies. I don't have anything against ABBA, but I don't really want to see those actors singing. Have you seen Playing with Fire by John Cena? No. Few cinemas are getting cinemas ready for opening in July. They reckon social distancing will be maintained. Yeah, it's going to have to like every other seat or something, or every 3 seats or something like that. And you might have to stand at certain places in the foyer. I think it can be maintained in cinemas better than maybe restaurants. Oh, Flickpick, yes, Flickpick as well. I love John Flickinger. Oh, and also watch Stuckman as well. Chris Stuckman. You've been Stuckmanized. Oh, of course I watch you, David. Would you watch a movie in a cinema world, movies, or Odeon, which is better for movies? Well, for me, is Cine. I think you mean Cineworld. For me, is Cineworld because I don't have any Odeons around me. So yeah, Cineworld is better for me, but I still prefer View. What's your favourite soundtracks of all time? Some of the Star Trek soundtracks, Independence Day. I like the Grease soundtrack. Of course, the Greatest Showman soundtrack is just the dogs. I could listen to that time and time again. Did you bump into Farage when you went to the seafront? No. I think he was up on the cliff. It's a shame the old wind didn't catch him. What chick will Paulie pick? Hello, Rico. Do watch Wilsonian movie in museum. I do, yeah, I've got him on subscription. He doesn't do them that often, does he? Like once a month. Any plans to do a review with Kermit, etc., like you did with the Colour Out of Space? I'm all up for doing future reviews with Kermit and Jamie and whoever else wants to do it. Yeah. I am looking forward to the next Jurassic Park, yes, or Jurassic World rather. Apparently, this is going to revitalise it, and this is going to be the start of maybe another series of Jurassic films. My favourite musical movie is, I think, Grease. My favourite Nicolas Cage movie is The Rock. Do you think Lord of the Rings 4K trilogy will be released this year? Maybe not this year, maybe next year. Favourite director is Steven Spielberg. How many steelbooks do you have? Too many. If you could only pick 5 films that you had to watch for the rest of time, what 5 would you pick? The Empire Strikes Back, E.T., Saving Private Ryan, The Greatest Showman, and J.J. Abrams' Star Trek. So it isn't looking like they're going to reopen schools, even though the teacher said it's a bad idea. You can't you can't socially distance young children. It won't work. Time to dive into the sealed bin of Poundland bin with Big Paulie and sealed plastic. Oh yes. No date on Back to the Future 4 at the moment, I don't think. Have you seen Tiger King on Netflix? I saw maybe 3 episodes. That was enough for me. But I did hear Nick Cage was going to be playing him. The movie Australian I'm having a debate on is a musical of a normal film or a normal film. Found some pictures of my first home cinema from 2004. Miss my old Panasonic 32-inch CRT. Oh my god. Zavi Empire Strikes Back steelbook art is disappointing. It's not the art that I would have picked, but I still like it. So also there's the Optoma UHZ665 as well, short throw 4K projector. So I'll have to look at that one as well. Today Lewis picked up 5 Blu-rays from Tesco's: Jojo Rabbit, Thor Ragnarok, Hobbs and Shaw, Ford v Ferrari, and the Jumanji 2 movie pack. Wow, that's a nice big pickup. When was the last time I actually bought a Blu-ray from a shop? I mean, I've had endless deliveries, as you know. Last time I picked one up from a shop was probably middle of February. Probably middle of February. Do you think HMV could do click and collect? Um, well, I don't see why not. In America, Best Buy are doing it, aren't they? They're doing a drive-by pickups. You'd have to reserve it, so you'd actually have to know that the store's actually got it. Um, could do. I can't see why not. One has to go, McDonald's or KFC. I'm going to say McDonald's. Um, because I like my finger licking chicken. What is a film that you hated but lots of people love? Well, I'm not going to say hated. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I didn't hate it. I just didn't get it. But everybody seemed to be raving mad over it. Australia is a good film. Yes, with Hugh Jackman. What's the first movie you bought on 4K? First movie you bought on Blu-ray? Oh, I don't know. I can't remember the first one I bought on 4K. Might be like Dunkirk or something. Have not watched Ford v Ferrari. It's actually called Le Mans 66 over here. The interviewee Mary Brown is the Blair Witch. Her gate is made of twigs twined together. Yeah, Kermit likes his old McDonald's latte. Plus, you can't beat a McDonald's breakfast, that's for sure. I've kept my old Laserdisc films, as some are brilliant, huge box sets, including Jaws and E.T., which has deleted scenes with Harrison Ford in and never been released anywhere else. Cool. Train Spotter and Football Fan Day, hello. Peter? I'm picking up both Bad Boys for Life and Little Women on Blu-ray tomorrow. Cool. What's the weirdest film you have seen? God, that's The Attack of the Adult Babies. Loads of old men in their 70s and 80s running around a retirement home in nappies shitting themselves. Yeah. Hello, Vikshay Seacham. Or Seacham. Winslow. When you do HMV pre-orders, usually I've got Parasite Steelbook coming, but not heard anything from HMV yet. I haven't ordered it, but is it the 1st of June? If it's out the 1st of June, you probably won't get a shipping notification until probably about Wednesday or Thursday. So it's pretty normal. You know, if it's out the following Monday. I have seen Paul. I'm looking at him now. Yes, yes. Paul's a good film. It's funny. Are you going to watch the San Diego Comic Con? I will do, whatever they put up, though, however we watch it. What is the movie that you want to get but don't have? What do I want to get and don't have it? It's probably quite a few. It's probably, well, like I said earlier, I do want the Incredible Hulk Blue Fans edition, the lenticular, but it's about between 90 and 120 quid on eBay. That's one I was looking to get a couple of months ago. I've Train Spotter and Football Fan Day. I like Seth MacFarlane. Okay. I like Ted. I like A Million Ways to Die in the West. Now, I have to admit, I've never seen an episode of Family Guy in my life. Yes. Can you do a movie review on Sphere? Yeah, I can do. Yeah. It'll go into the flick bin, or I might even do. I might even actually do like a separate review series, retro reviews. Films from years ago that I've just recently got in the Blu-ray collection. I don't know if anybody would be interested, but it might be better to separate that from the flick bin, because mainly the flick bin are like new releases. If you had to pick one from the Cornetto trilogy, Hot Fuzz is my favourite. Apparently, you can watch Scoob in the UK on Google Play, but for some reason not on iTunes yet. I'll see in some shops they are making 8K TVs. Do you think in a couple of years there will be 8K? There's no point. You can only see a certain amount. And some people don't even say there's any difference between DVD and 4K. Blu-ray Steelbook or 4K digital? Blu-ray Steelbook. Favourite TV show? Lost. Have you seen the Star Trek parody, The Orville? Yes, I have. I love it. Do you know what it actually is? That's very clever. Race car, spelt backwards, is race car. I've never noticed that before. I've never seen any people posting it. That's really clever. That doesn't happen with a lot of words, does it? Oh, thank you very much, Ben. Avid watcher, great. Ben and Christina, nice to have you with us. Would you ever do the flick pick bin shaker dance when you go out on your next outing, as I'd like to be there to see people's reactions? If I see something really exciting or something I've been waiting for, it'd be like walking into HMV and there's The Abyss on 4K. It would be that kind of event. For that, I'd just strip off and run around naked. Have you seen Prince's films Under the Cherry Moon? No. Yes, I have seen all of Game of Thrones. Have not seen any of The Sopranos. Brilliant. Right, I think that's about it then. That's just under 2 hours. I'm going to have to go and have my tablets in a minute. Yes, see, I like Seth MacFarlane's Orville. I just never seen Family Guy. Brilliant. Okay, well, thank you everybody for popping along to the live chat. The replay will be up probably in about an hour or two, so if you've missed the chat, you can go and have a look. Any questions I didn't get to when the replay's up, just stick it down in the comments and I'll get to it. There will be an unboxing for my Bad Boys for Life 4K Blu-ray a little bit later on. But head over to Jamie Powell's YouTube page shortly, and he's got some unboxings to do there, and also go and enter his competition for some free Blu-ray 4K steelbook £20 voucher giveaway sort of thing over at Jamie Powell. Fantastic. So hope you enjoyed it. I did. We'll do another one again. But until next time, stay safe. What was it? Be aware? Be aware of what? Be aware that Blu-rays are coming out. Anyway, ta-ta for now, everybody. Bye.